Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. I am Martina Lily and I just thought today we would do a nice chill shop my stash, get ready with me. So I'm gonna take you around my collection, pick out some products, and then we will create a look. Hopefully that sounds interesting to you guys. If it does, go ahead and do the YouTubey things like subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get into it. So I'm actually filming this on my iPhone, so if the camera quality, color grading, and audio is a little bit not so great, that's why. So this is like my background. You guys see this little bit right here, and this is all eyeshadow palettes, single shadows, that kind of a thing. This is lip products, complexion like foundation, concealer, face powder, blush, bronzer, and then I have some stuff in my drawers over here. So let's pick out an eyeshadow palette first, shall we? Now, just for reference, I will do a collection tour actually soon, but this is all like my cream shadows, my single shadows, like kind of some indie palettes. Then this drawer is all my Natasha Denona and all my Pat McGrath labs, and then this drawer is literally everything else. And I know I want to use Isamaya Industrial too, because you guys have been asking for a tutorial or like another look with that for a really long time, and I've been a bit slack. But what matte palette will I use? I actually think I will grab my Petites Matte Dark and my Petite Mattes Neutral from Viseart, because these are like all matte palettes, and yeah, I think these will be perfect and have all the colors that we will need. Coming over here, I have this set of Alex drawers and this set of Alex drawers. Things are a bit messy, okay? Judgment free zone. Top drawer is literally my 2 gram wet palettes and my Makeup Forever foundation powders and some makeup wipes. I use these every time I do my makeup pretty much. But this is my primer drawer. So what do I want to use today? Actually, I've been using this one, and I think I'm just going to keep using this because I'm testing it, and honestly, I'm really liking it. Really liking it. And then I keep my liquid highlighters and powder highlights in here. I'm not super happy with my makeup setup right now, but I just can't figure out what else I want to do. What kind of do I want to use this? I really don't love the Auric Glow Loss, by the way. Yeah, I think I'm going to use, this is also a cushion one. Oh gosh, what do I want to use? What do I want to use? Teens, think about it. Yeah, let's just go my Rabanne, I think, or this one, which is the new one from Say. It's like Warm Glow. Actually, I'm going to use Warm Glow from Say. And then as a powder highlight, let's use, oh, I haven't used my Hermes in a really hot minute. Let's use Hermes. Coming over to these drawers, these is like foundation, color corrector, and concealers. So the foundation I'm gonna use, great bloody question. You know, I haven't actually used the Rose Ink one in a while, so I'm gonna use the Rose Ink foundation. I always use the same green color corrector, so that's fine. I've been testing this Sisley one quite a bit, but I kind of want to use this one. Actually, I'm going to use the Sisley and I'm going to mix it with this NARS, because I'll explain why in the video when I'm applying them. And then these are my concealers. So what do I want to put to the test today? I think I might actually mix my L4 Pat with this Kylie Cosmetics, because this Kylie Cosmetics is way too light. I got one in and it was really hard to pick a shade online, and this is way too deep. So let's see if they make a good little baby. Okay, now this drawer is powder, and I absolutely want to show you guys this Face Atelier powder. It's like the glass skin water powder. It is crazy unique. And then for my under eyes, I'm just going to stick to my beloved Make. And then setting spray, let's go Hourglass, I think. Yeah, let's do Hourglass. So this is my bronzer drawer. For cream bronzer, I think maybe my Stila, because I love this and haven't used it in a whole little minute. So is that what I want to use, the Stila? Yeah, I wish you guys could tell me what you wanted to see, to be honest. And then bronzer, I think I'm feeling like maybe I'll use this new Christian Dior one again, because I've only used it once and I want to test it some more to get my thoughts. So So let's do that. This is my incredible blush drawer. It's like one of my favorite drawers. I mean, all of the drawers are my favorite, to be honest. I'm torn between wanting to use these or my new Isamaya Blooming Romance palette for blush. I don't even know what color eyeshadow I'm going to wear, which is the tough part. I think I might pick out just a couple of options. So I think I will pick out this Merit Flush Balm in Beverly Hills for cream, and also maybe my Westman Atelier Petal because it's a bit pinky but still nudie. So that should go with like either kind of look. And then do I want to try this Rem? Because this has been really nice. This is the REM Peach Blush. It's in Peach Planet and I really like that. So let me just put that up for a second. Otherwise, oh gosh, there's so many good blushes. I'm thinking maybe I pull this one out actually. Yeah, let's do the Chanel face palette. Pen Dressé. Let's do that. Moving over to this drawers. This is all of my like brows and mascaras and everything and eye primers. So this one's actually completely finished and also expired. So I need to take that out of my collection. That's the Pat McGrath Labs one. Let me use this Sigma Beauty one. I haven't used that in ages for eye primer. And then mascara. Let me use the Gucci, I think. I haven't really used that in a while. And then brows. I'm going to use my Victoria Beckham brown pencil. I haven't used that in a hot little minute. And brow gel. For clear brow gel, I'll use the Rare Beauty one. And then I've really been liking this new Benefit Precisely My Brow wax. It's like a tinted one. I really have been liking that, so we'll do that. And then for eyeliner, I might actually save the eyeliner and pick that when I do my look because I actually don't know what look I'm doing, so I'll save that step. So back over here to lips. This is my lip drawer. So this is like all of my kind of lipsticks, and then this is all glosses and lip oils, although this is Lisa Eldridge. And then these are my lip liners. Again, it's a bit hard because I don't really know what kind of look I'm gonna do, but what do I want to use? This one. What is this one? Fawn. Maybe I don't know what I want to take out, you guys. I'm going to leave lips as well. I'm sorry because I don't know what my look is going to turn out like. So I don't know if I want something simple or pared back or what. Yeah, let's leave the lips for now. Also, don't mind my nails. I'm sorry, I haven't had time to do them. I think that's everything. Let's get started. Let's get into putting this makeup on. Everything will be linked in the description box down below for you guys. They are affiliate links, so if you shop through them, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm going to start off with eye primer. So this is my Sigma eye primer base. And I actually really like this. I just kind of forget to use it if I'm honest, but it's really good, especially if you have oily lids. You'll really, really like this. I'm pretty sure it's like Robert Welsh, he actually really likes this eyeshadow base too, I'm pretty sure. So there you go. So I'm just going to blend that in with a Refa 35. I cannot believe I'm filming this like the weekend before Easter. Like I just can't believe it's coming up to Easter. It's like blowing my mind that we're here already. Like I just feel like I've blinked and March is gone. Like what happened to March? What happened in March? Where did it go? Why did it go so fast? I need everything to chill a little bit, okay? I'm just starting off with a Lethal Cosmetics 200 blending brush, and I'm just going to take a tiny little bit of this matte right here from the Viseart Neutrals matte palette and just run that through the crease softly. A few of you guys asked me what I would be using instead of picking up the new all matte palette from Makeup by Mario, and this is pretty much it. Basically what I'll be using, along with my Isamaya Groundwork palette as well. All right, now I'm going to pick up my Ray Morris No. 7 eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to go into this one right here. And this is a really nice tapered blending brush. It is vegan. If you have hooded eyes, it's really lovely. So I'm just going to softly blend that through the crease here. And then I'm actually going to just lightly dust this all over the lid as well. Look at that, one and done. So nice. So nice. Also, these Ray Morris brushes, you would never know they're vegan. They are the softest synthetic brushes I've ever tried in my life. They're amazing. I mean, you know I'm a raving Ray Morris fan. Like I just am. They're expensive, but my lord, are they worth it. Now I'm just picking up a Ray Morris number 8 brush. It's just a slightly smaller tapered blending brush. And I am going to pick up a really small amount of this navy blue in the dark edit. Now, if you didn't want to use the navy blue, you could just mix the black and the grey in this palette together if you wanted to, or skip it, you know, if you were trying to follow along, or, you know, build your oyster, as we say around here. Is this what I want to do? Let me see. Let me just tap this slightly. Now, you know, I am actually going to change my mind, and I am going to do a mix of the grey and the black with more of the grey than the black. And I'm just going to deepen this outer corner softly. I actually don't want this to be like too crazy, like eyeshadow look. This is the Ray Morris 7, the original brush. I've got no extra shadow on it, and I'm just using this to blend out. Again, Ray Morris 7, no colour on it. We're gonna leave that there for now. And I didn't even pull out my Intensifeyes stick when I was shopping my stash. That's what I'm trying to spit out. But you know, I'm using it. So I'm just popping this a little bit over the lid, 3/4. And I'm going to take actually I'm just gonna take this Duo Fiber brush from Delium 775. And I haven't used this shade yet in this palette. So I'm going to pick up a small amount, and it is a bit glittery. So just be mindful. And I'm gonna lightly press that like a fairy dusting over the lid. So I don't want it to be opaque. If you want it to be opaque, world's your oyster, you go for you. But for me, I just want it to be. And then this is a glittery shade, so you will probably get a little fallout. Keep that in mind, you might want to do your eyes first. That's pretty. And I'm really tapping lightly, like I'm really not applying a lot of pressure on this at all. The more pressure I apply, the more opaque it's gonna get, especially with that Intensifeyes base. You could skip the Intensifeyes base, but for me, it just helps with the fallout and longevity. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty. We're literally gonna leave that there. I've actually got no extra color on this Ray Morris 8. This is what we use with the gray and the black, but I'm just gonna lightly blend that like that. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna take my Danessa Myricks Blooming Romance palette, and I'm gonna go into the pomade of EXO right here with my Sigma E75. Now you could use literally any eyeliner you want if you don't have this palette, or any eyeshadow you want as well. Like if you do have the Viseart neutral palette, you could use any shadow you like. And I'm gonna create a little wing. So I'm not gonna talk through this because I'm terrible at wings and I don't wanna go too overboard, but I am creating a wing. You could also skip this step if you wish. While we're here, I'm just gonna take my Cocoa Brown liner from Victoria Beckham and line my top waterline. Perfect. I did like such a small little wing. I'm so proud of myself. Normally I get so carried away. And then I'm just gonna put my Gucci mascara on my top lashes. Leave our eyes for here now. I stupidly accidentally just automatically put mascara on my lower lashes, but it should be fine. If it ruins them, it ruins. Let's take the Milk Makeup Glow Primer. And yeah, I've surprisingly been liking this. It hasn't broken me out, which is exciting. And it feels so cooling and refreshing. And I've got to say, my skin looks really nice whenever I wear it. Like with my foundation, it's nice. Like it just makes it look healthy. Don't know what it does, don't know what it is, but I really can't stop using it. I really can't. I could see some people not liking the scent because I think it does have like, I'm assuming it's a very turmeric scent because it has turmeric in it, but I quite like it. It's not fragrance, it's genuinely like a herby scent. I'm here for it. Taking my green color corrector, like always. This is just my Real Techniques foundation brush. Now, Now, color correctors. What I'm gonna do is put my Sisley color corrector on in the shade 1 first. And unfortunately, even in shade 1, it's just a little bit too deep for me. I can kind of get it away with it on its own. I've actually been really liking mixing this with the Rare Beauty eye brightener that makes like this incredible concoction. Now, should you have to buy more than one product for this to work? Absolutely not. But I gotta say, for me, I can't take it back. It was 175 Australian dollars. I will try it with any product in my collection to ensure that I use this complete product up. And it's just the shade, well, actually it's the shade, but also I don't super love this formula. It's too thin and a little bit drying for me. So it's not my fave product in general, but I will say when I mix it with the Rare Beauty, it becomes like creme de la creme. So I know that I will 100% get my use out of this Sisley color corrector. I have little hairs here, that's why I keep brushing them. They're itching. I know I will use this completely with that Rare Beauty product, so I'm not stressed about it. You know, I was always gonna try it, I was always gonna pick it up. I have no regrets. But just FYI, if you use me as a shade reference, it's just not the right shade. And it probably looks all right here now, but when I put foundation on and then put it over the top, it really brings out the peach undertone in it and it looks funny. So yeah, as a color corrector though, it's fine. And that's okay. I'm just gonna put a little bit of this NARS eye brightener. This is in the shade Night Swan over the top though, because I just want it to be a little bit more brightening, and I have all of these products, so I may as well use them and try mixing them together. Sometimes you can really create these awesome like concoctions of products when you mix them together. So if you have them, why not experiment and play, you know? But I will say, you absolutely do not need to have all of these products to achieve the same look, you know what I mean? I blended that out, by the way, with the Refa 35. All right, let's use this Rose Ink foundation. This is in the shade 5N Light Natural. I literally don't know if I have seen anyone talk about this foundation. This is my Ray Morris Radiance foundation brush. I think it's number 23. Yeah, I don't know if anyone has ever spoken about this. Has anyone? I don't know. It's not bad. I will say it actually wears really lovely. It is non-comedogenic, which is the whole reason why I was like attracted to trying it in the first place. I think I probably, honestly, it came out at a time where there was so many new foundations coming out as well that I just don't think I've personally given this foundation the time and attention I need to really determine like if it is a superstar or not, because I like it, but it's not one of those ones that I use right now where I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to keep using it. But I also think that that is because I need to like use it every day for like a week or two to really cement in that knowledge, but I do like it. And I think the other thing is it is a lighter coverage foundation, and you know, it just depends on my mood on the day and what my skin's like as to whether I like it. Like right now my skin's not doing too bad, so a light coverage foundation will look really lovely. But then there's some days where it's like, oh no, that's not going well for a light coverage, you know? But I could see honestly most skin types as well liking this, like dry to oily, because it's kind of like a straight natural finish. It doesn't get cakey or heavy, but it also doesn't get super oily, you know? So it's quite a good finish. I'm just gonna take my Real Technique sponge and just push that all in. I have these little hairs, they're driving me nuts. I don't know where they bloody come from. I've even got a hair right here. So like, I think you can see, right? Like it's super light coverage, but it does have a nice healthy sheen to it. So I'm just gonna build it up a little bit on my acne scarring right here. All right, I'll leave that there with the foundation. And if I want to build it up anymore, I'll actually use my Makeup Forever powder foundation or my Christian Louboutin one to get the coverage, because there's just a point where I find that like with the foundation or even spot concealing, it's not going to actually cover to the point that I want, and that's when I use like the powder foundation or the Christian Louboutin one to like as a finishing powder like really add that extra coverage that I want. Just FYI, without making my skin look too heavy or cakey. This is the Milk lip oil in Dream Machine. I really have been liking it. I have actually not stopped using it since I picked it up. Let's mix these Pat and Kylie Cosmetics concealers together and see how we go. I know that most of you could care less about Kylie Cosmetics, and normally I am very much in that boat with you. I'm just a sucker for trying pretty much most complexion products, I'll be honest, and I tried her foundation and honestly the foundation was really good. Like I really like her foundation. I just haven't really shown it because I know probably most of you genuinely don't care about her kind of products. It's my BK 109, but because her foundation was so good, I was like, I want to try the concealer. Concealer hasn't wowed me as much as the foundation, but I'm gonna say it's because the shade is so light that genuinely I need to like actually go pick up the right shade and give it a go then. So if I find it in store at some point and I can pick the right shade, then I will, because it wasn't super expensive. I think it was like $30, which in Australia is pretty much what drugstore costs. So but they look nice together. Good shade match when you mix them. I'm not mad at that. Let's take this Stila bronze and blur stick. I have this shade, it's actually blush and bronze stick, sorry. Apricot and golden, and I really love this product. Really love it. I could see the only con being that this is quite a bronze shade, not like a neutral shade. So depending on your skin tone, it might not be a perfect match for you, but they do have a pretty decent shade range in terms of like depth. But I really like it. The product is absolutely delightful. Super easy to blend out, long wearing, blurring, just lovely. Oh, this is my Ray Morris 27 brush, by the way. Now let's take powder. So I'm gonna set my under eyes with my normal make powder because I will not use anything else pretty much. And this is my Ray Morris Kabuki brush. And I'm just going to press that directly in here. And then I picked up this Face Atelier Glass Skin Water Powder. When I picked up the Danessa Myricks Blooming Romance palette, which that review's already up on my channel if you're wondering. This was new as well, where I picked it up from, which was Bedazzled in Australia. And I just couldn't go past the description. And when I tried this yesterday for the first time, I was instantly, like when I first tried, I was like, oh gosh, this is gonna go horribly wrong. But then it just worked so well for my skin. So I'm at least with the foundation concoction I used yesterday, so I'm hoping it's gonna be the same today. So this is it here. Now, my biggest recommendation for using this product is to use it with a powder puff, because when I did use it with a brush, it did kind of get a bit awkward and patchy and a bit, yeah, wasn't ideal. So it comes with this, and like you can turn the cap on and off, and it just looks like a normal white powder, right? And the texture of this is like, you just have to feel it kind of thing. It literally starts off as a powder, presses into your skin, and you feel it go watery, and you start panicking because you're like, this is not gonna end well, and then it just sets. It's the most bizarre product I have ever tried in my life. So I just start by pressing it all in, and as you press it in, I guarantee you, it will feel like water, like you're pressing water into your face, and you will start panicking. But just keep going. Okay, don't swipe either, just pat. I would say that regardless of the powder, if I'm completely honest with you. So I just pick up like this much. It feels so nice because it's really cooling. So like if you have irritated skin like me too, it feels lovely. But what shocked me, instantly when I applied it, I was like, okay, this looks lovely, like really looks lovely. But I was like, this isn't surely going to last on my oily skin. Like surely I am going to need to touch this up, even just by like the end of this video. Surely I'm going to be an oily mess because of this. Absolutely not. My goodness. When I tell you, I put it on early yesterday morning when I filmed, and then did the whole day. I even had a nap and everything, and my makeup looked exactly the same. Like exactly, it was like gobsmacked. I have no words, truly. And you really don't need much product at all. So like when you apply it, it feels like water, but now my face feels completely set, but it doesn't feel like matte or dry. Like dry as in like, you know, that tight kind of dry feeling you can get when something's too matte. But it looks incredible. I don't know what kind of bloody wizardry this is, you guys, but it's amazing. I'm assuming it's similar, and I never tried this product, but I'm assuming, I'm just gonna put a little bit more on because why not? I'm assuming it's similar to maybe like when the Becca Cosmetics had that like hydro blur kind of powder, which was, I know everyone said that kind of went watery, so I'm guessing it's like that. I've just never tried this formula before, and I'm like, holy dooly. So I'm gonna get up really close so that you guys can just see. Like this is 4K no filters. Can you see that even though I have set this face with powder, it looks set, but so natural. Like, I don't know, and it looks matte, like it doesn't look glowy. It's a wizard, I'm telling you. You're a wizard, Harry. It's just incredible. I'm just shocked, truly shocked by how good that powder is and how well it just wears. So let us take bronzer now. I highly recommend a look at that powder, by the way, just FYI. It will weird you out though, just when you use this because of the water feel, and make sure you use it with a powder puff. Don't use it with a brush, personally, in my opinion. All right, let's take this Christian Louboutin bronzer. This is the Dior Forever Natural Bronze Glow in pink bronze, so it has like the little bit of blush and stuff in it. This is my BK N15. I've used this once before already. Didn't really see the blush color kind of come through it also. It also has quite a scent to it. Yeah, so keep that in mind. It's nice. It's a true bronze. I know a lot of people really like the Dior Forever bronzers. I've never been a massive fan. I just couldn't go past this embossing, you know me. I'm like something new and shiny, woohoo. Gets me going, gets me in the door. But yeah, look, it's not a bronzer that's instantly wowed me, I'll be honest. The YSL one, in my personal opinion, is way better. But you know, I will caveat with, Dior just doesn't seem to be a makeup brand that I personally vibe with. I know a lot of people do, but it's just their products for me just don't seem to work as well for my skin as what they do for others, that's all. So I find that Chanel and like Tom Ford, for example, I find they work better for my skin type. I don't know what the difference is between their kind of formulations, but yeah. I'm just gonna speed through me doing my brows with those products that we picked out because it's kind of a little boring, you know? Highlighter. Let's take our Warm Glow from Say. I absolutely love the Say liquid highlighters, or the super glowy gels or something, whatever they're called. They're so good. They're the most natural liquid highlight, truly. And then setting with my beloved Hermes highlighter. It's just my Smashbox highlighter brush. I know this is a really expensive highlighter, but it is absolutely gorgeous. It really is. I really forgot to finish my lower lash line. So let's take this palette from Viseart, and I'll just take this one with the Refa Mini 13. Just lightly. I know it's not trendy to do eyeshadow anymore, but honestly, the kids can get rid. Actually, I'm gonna leave that there. And then this is a Refa 12, and I'm gonna go into the matte shade, like the whitey kind of color, and I'm just gonna use that as my inner corner. I like that. Cream blush. I think I will go with Beverly Hills from Merit. So I'm just gonna like draw some on the back of my hand here and take this Refa 4 brush. So I'll just like work it in and lightly. Nice. These are quite nice, these Merit Flush blushes. I wish Merit would come out in Australia, or like their website would ship to Australia, or like worldwide, because I think you can only get it in like the US at the moment, which sucks. I wonder why that is. I wonder why it's not easy for everyone to like ship worldwide. I presume there's a very good reason. Just gonna smooth that over a little bit here with this. And then we have our Chanel Tendresse blush palette here, and I'm going to, I think, use this one, but I might actually mix these two together, and I might actually grab it on my Refa 5. I'm literally just mixing them together. That's a nice colour. Just a subtle blush today, I think. The Hourglass Veil Setting Spray. Oh, this is coming together quite nicely. All right, I need to pick a lip. I'm gonna show you guys. So I just want a little more coverage. So I'm just taking my Makeup Forever now that everything's on, and I can just kind of strategically add a little coverage where I want to. Now, if you have dry skin, you're probably gonna want to skip this step, honestly. Like, this is more for my combo oily gals, or if you have dry skin, like, just use the powder to like spot conceal, which I will also do like this. So now I take the sponge and just kind of press that directly into the breakouts, and this is going to conceal them and set and forget them all day. Look at that. Such a game changer, truly. Such a game changer. Now, I'm gonna take Vive Bark Lip Liner. Such a cozy rainy day here today. I just want to like snuggle up on the couch. I'm gonna take my Givenchy Sheer Velvet in the shade 10. I haven't used this in ages. And then I'm going to put a little bit over the top Skinny Dip from Kaleidos. This is a lip glaze. Yeah, that's perfect. All right, let me go figure out hair and jewelry and all that, and we will zoom out and wrap this up. All right, my friends, finished makeup look. What do you guys think? I really like how this has come together. I feel very chic, if you will. Maybe that's just me. Also, I know I might get questions about these earrings. I got these off Zara a million years ago. I am sorry. Yeah, I don't think you can get them anymore. Maybe look on AliExpress. You could probably get something similar, I would say. That's where Zara gets its jewelry from, just FYI, like that AliExpress Alibaba. So just throwing that out there. Anyway, side note. Yeah, I just wanted this to be like a real chilled, relaxed makeup shop my stash. So hopefully I achieved that vibe. Hopefully you enjoyed it and also got some inspo to pull out some products in your collection and have a little play. And yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know your thoughts on the finished look. Is this something you would wear, or is this too colorful for you? I feel like this is a really nice way to wear color. That might just be me though. If you are watching till this point, you know you're an absolute legend. Thank you so, so much. I truly, truly appreciate you, and I hope you have the most amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Bye.